Welcome to the somewhat minimalist backpack checklist. I am traveling with a Deuter 60 plus 10 liter backpack, and I'm going to show you what I carry in each of my cinch sacks. So this is the clothing cinch sack. It's a large cinch sack, and I have a little bit more than I probably should. I have a pair of short shorts, some medium length yoga shorts, and then also medium length jean shorts, which I use to mostly when I do painting or any kind of dirty work. I also have a skirt because I still am a lady, a nice see-through dress she can wear over a bathing suit, and then a pair of slacks just in case I have to go to something where I have to be a little bit dressy, and also my my forest pants. I also have a couple pair of jeans, but they're in the wash right now. I am carrying 5 t-shirts, 5 tank tops, and 3 long sleeve sweaters, which is a little bit much, but I kind of like to have choices, and the weight is fine for me. In the Ziploc bags, I carry my bathing suit, socks, panties, and bras, and there's 4 of each of those. And then I have a hat, a nice hat. And also for this cinch sack, I carry my belt and my knee brace and also my riding gloves, which are super important. So we're going to put this all together into this bag and then show you how big it is and how much it weighs. Okay, now we have everything in the cinch sack, and I'll show you how this works. These are really incredible for saving space. So you pack everything in. And then you pull the top over. Let's get it tangled. And it's just like what it's called. It's like cinching. So once you get the top placed on, you just pull the straps. Okay. Now you can really cinch it. So it's going to get to be about half the size that it was. Right. This is the large cinch sack, so it's really good for clothes if you take a lot of clothes like I do. So that's all the clothes that I bring, minus the 2 pairs of jeans and my socks, which are in the wash. Okay, so now that this is packed, it weighs in at 8.8 pounds, which is a little bit excessive, but I like to start off my trip with plenty, and then as I travel, I kind of drop things off if they become too much, but I like to start with enough. So also for the clothing, I bring a pair of Teva sandals, which are amazing trekking sandals. They can handle any terrain, water. They're just awesome, Tevas. I also have a pair of leather boots just because they're cool, and boots are good to have sometimes, and a pair of New Balance trainers. So those are the only 3 pairs of shoes that I bring, and I got them all in black because black just tends to look better longer when you're backpacking. So that's the first sack, and that's clothing. And now we're going to go to the second one, which is going to be survival stuff, which isn't very much. Let's get to it. Okay, we're on to cinch sack number 2. And this is a smaller, this is a medium-sized cinch sack. Oh, and the brand of this also is Alps. These are really great. I have been using these cinch sacks for 3 years now, and I've been through almost, how many? I've been through 29 countries with these, and they're still super strong and durable. Haven't given me any problems, which is great. One of the things that I did buy were extra little cinching, I don't even know what you call those things, clasps, cinching clasps, because one of them did break, so I got some extras of those. In this bag are some backpacker, this is a backpacker towel. It's super light. It's not that big, but what's really excellent about this is it dries you off really quickly, and not only that, you can hang it up and it's dry in just a few minutes. It dries so fast. And I have like a little mini a mini washcloth one as well, which is really nice. It's really light, absorbs really well, and also dries very quickly. So we have that. We have the hand towel, and then the bigger towel. Also, I have some DEET insect repellent, but I'm not a huge fan of it because it's very, very toxic. So I only use this if I'm in a place where this does not work. This is DEET-free lemon eucalyptus insect repellent. I'm going through Asia this time, so I am aware that there are a lot of mosquitoes, and mosquitoes really like me. So I got this one because I'm really into the, you know, DEET-free stuff. But if I get to a place where it's just not working and I'm being eaten alive, then I have this as a backup. I actually have 2 of them. Also in this bag, I have some BioFreeze gel. This stuff is amazing. We do a lot of climbing and hiking on our trip, so having some BioFreeze for strained muscles is really, really nice. You can't find it everywhere, so I always pack just a couple of them for emergency. Also, this is another really great thing to have in your backpack. It's essential oil relief. It's kind of like the BioFreeze. You have to be very careful with this stuff. If you put too much on your skin, it will literally burn you. So, it's like a deep tissue oil. It's really nice for if you get really sore from climbing or hiking or anything. And this is just another backup of that as well. I also have SPF 50 sunscreen because where I'm going right now in India, it's going to be very hot and some full sun, so I'm going to bring some of that. A headlamp. This is my black diamond headlamp. It's really awesome. I love it for so many reasons. It's just really durable. It has a couple different lights on it. When I pack it, actually, I put all the batteries in one direction so it doesn't turn itself on in my backpack and waste the batteries. Also, an emergency whistle. It's really, really loud in case you get lost or, you know, just want to make some noise. I also carry, which I haven't had to use yet, and I've been backpacking for 3 years, but I carry it just kind of as a security thing. Pepper spray. More, I guess, as a deterrent. It's 15%. It's called Back Off. 15% pepper spray. And my friend in Los Angeles would not let me leave without a crazy Navy SEAL knife, so I have that as well. Haven't had to use either of these, by the way. I also carry a small padlock with a key in case I'm staying like in a hostel and I need to lock my things up. And when I was in Tunisia, I got this as really handy. This guy made it. It's like a water bottle sling for like the liter bottles. So it's kind of nice if you're doing like a day hike and you want to carry water, you can just put your bottle in here and sling it over your shoulder. It's really great. It keeps your hands free, and you know, you can bring a small pack. You don't have to worry about it. So I kind of like that. Also in this small cinch sack, my mom's a doctor. Okay, so she's insisted on me taking several different things with me. I have 3 packs of antibiotics, Z-Packs, which are good for throat or chest colds if you get like a really bad infection, which I've only had 1 in 3 years, and I was really, really grateful to have these when I had that because it knocked it out really quickly. Also super important is to have activated charcoal because I am a street food junkie. Like, I love to just try all the food everywhere, and sometimes it is not so good. So for food poisoning or upset stomach or anything like that, having activated charcoal is key because you can literally heal yourself in a day. It's fantastic. Or you can spend, 7 to 10 days wriggling in pain. Since we do a lot of endurance stuff, we also have some some electrolytes to take after, during, our strenuous activities. Also in the medicine chest, this is for, it's ciprofloxacin it's called, and it's for mild chest cold. Thanks, Mom. And 800 milligram Motrin. These are great for hangovers. Not that I get hangovers all the time, but if I do, those are good. And ladies, UTI and yeast infection. Do not want those in another country where you can't get medicine, right? Who wants that? Not me. I haven't had one yet, but, just in case, I got the medicine for it. Also, another good antibiotic, and this is good for malaria, which I was unaware of, to treat yourself. You take it before you go, and it's doxycycline. Who would have known? And then, I don't know why this is in here, but in case I get worms, yeah, in case I get worms, got to take one of those, and then you take the other one in 3 weeks, and it's called mecbendazole, whatever that is. Also in the medicine bag, I have like a little hodgepodge of random stuff. Like some of it is like Zyrtec, which is for allergies. Something for stomach, you know, if you get gas or whatever. There's also something for headache. Like I said before, I have been traveling with medicines, and I literally in 3 years only took 1 Z-pack of antibiotics. I think it's more of like a precautionary thing. My mom just feels better me having them, so I have them. Then I have a first aid kit, which has your basic stuff. It has you know, scissors, medical grade tape. This is a really fantastic tape that I got when they did surgery on my knee. This stuff is really amazing. You can literally tape your joints over to the other side of your body if you want with it. So it's super strong, really, really awesome. There's just gauze and, you know, the typical. Also liquid bandage. I got that, which could be useful. You know, alcohol prep pads, your basic first aid kit. I actually bought it on Amazon. On my blog, onenomadwoman.com, there is a full list of all of this stuff on there, and so you can see, you know, how much it costs and where you can buy it from, and you know what you can, and how much it weighs, and all of that might help you to decide on your pack. So I'm going to put this all together in the second cinch sack, and then we'll move to the third, but we'll show you how much it weighs and what it looks like when it's finished. I think I forgot to mention that each liquid product, let's say, goes into its own individual Ziploc bag. I do this for a number of reasons, mostly from experience of not doing this before and having something explode all over your bag. It's just not okay. So everything goes into its own bag, and then it goes into a large Ziploc bag when you're done. Okay, so this is what it looks like all packed up. Just these 4 small bags. Now, there were a couple things that I showed you, like the knife and the pepper spray, and also the headlamp and the water bottle holder. Now, these things actually are going to go into a different part of the backpack for easy access. They're not actually going into the cinch sack. So, in the cinch sack, it's just going to be the towels, and then the medicines, and the insect repellent, and the first aid kit. So it all goes inside here. And you try, when you pack your bag, you try to not leave bubbles of space in there. You try to get it all nice and even. Right. And these. How does that go? Okay, like this. Okay, so then you get your cinch sack, and it's just like the other one. You put it on, you tighten your cinches. These are also really great to organizing your backpack, because if you want to get something in particular, you know which bag it's in. If you're going for your medicines, you know where they are. If you want your clothes, you know it's the big green bag. Makes finding things really, really easy. Okay, so the medicine bag is weighing in at 3.5 pounds. So this is the medicine, first aid towels, things like that. Also, there's soap and toothpaste in here, insect repellent, and so that's 3.5 pounds. So right now with our clothes and the medicine pack, I think we're at 12 pounds so far. Also in the backpack is my tent hammock. Now, some people might argue that this is an unnecessary weight, but for me, it's very, very important. I love this thing. This is my Lawson tent hammock. I think it's about 4 pounds. Let's see. 5 pounds, oh, because I have the rainfly in there too. So this is an additional 5 pounds that, for me, absolutely has to go. I would totally throw my boots and my trainers out just to have this. Okay, so let's move on to the third cinch sack, which is really kind of a fun bag. Okay, this bag is not really important, or actually, should I say, it is important. Not really necessary though. This is what I call my fun bag. So in here I have this really cool chest harness that I bought. It was handmade in San Francisco. Just a really fun costume accessory. Can be loads of fun with the goggles. Also in this sack is, and this is loads of fun too, is my free hug sign. This is done in 15 languages and has been used around the world. And it just says free hugs. So sometimes, you know, go to a new country and you kind of want to, you know, meet the people and have some fun with them. And so finding a nice busy section to stand in and post up your sign and get free hugs is a lot of fun. I have some of the videos from that too. In Turkey, almost arrested there. Be careful where you do it. Some people don't like it. Also in this bag are glow poi, which are really loads of fun. And then I also have another set of poi that are flags. And then I also have another set of poi that are for fire. They're chains, so they're a little bit heavier, but loads of fun. And then when I was in Tunisia, I met a tailor who made me some sets of poi. So these are just like the flag poi. There's about 6 sets in here. So you can actually, if you're playing somewhere and people are, you know, kind of gather, which they do, and show interest, you can actually give them a set to play with too. Right now these are empty. The sandbags are empty because they're heavy. So I travel with them empty, and then when I get somewhere, if somebody wants to play, they gotta find their own sand and fill up the bags, and then we can play. Also in this one is, I like to make bracelets for people when I meet them. And so in this bag is just a bunch of yarn, different colors, and then tie-off string, and then a couple little charms that you can tie into the bracelets, which is really nice. You can make little gifts like on the move for people. Also in this bag, this is a little, this is where I keep my jewelry. I kind of have like gifts. I get gifts from people, bracelets, necklaces, also some things from home that I carry in this bag. Not really necessary, but it's nice to have for me. I like it. Also, this is really cool. This is done with reishi mushrooms, liquid. Totally legal, not gonna make you see colors or anything weird. It's actually used for meditation, and it's really, really nice. It gives you a really nice kind of calming mind and body, kind of so slows everything down if you get kind of anxious. It's really nice to use. And then with that, I also have my little stones, my amethyst stones, my little mini Buddha for, you know, those times of being calm. Some they're quite nice too. So this is like the fun cinch sack, just to be playful. There's also, this is something that's really cool. I bought it in a festival. It's a waist belt, and it's really nice if you want to just go out like to a festival or some kind of event, and you don't want to carry a lot of things. You can fit a lot in here. Like I can fit my my wallet and my camera, money. I can fit a credit card, whatever. There's like, oh, there's something in here. There's like, oh, that's what that is. There's, this is just very versatile and really good to use. I like to have it. So all of this stuff goes into the final cinch sack, and we're gonna pack that and weigh it in, and we'll be right back. Okay, now that's all set, and this is weighing in at 5 pounds. It's all cinched up. So we have our 3 cinch sacks, 3 pairs of shoes, the tent hammock, and the backpack. Now, there's a couple other things I'm going to put in the backpack. I'm going to show you how to pack the pack now. Let's just go ahead and do that. So, like I mentioned, this was a Dieter, this backpack is really amazing, by the way. 60 plus 10. The plus 10 is just an expandable 10 liters on the top, which is this gray area here. It's 60 up into this point. So, when you pack your pack, it's really important where you put your things as far as the weight, and also how you want to get to it. For me, I start with the clothes on the bottom, and I left the jeans out to use as fillers, so for the blank spots in the backpack. I don't put all of the clothes in here. Usually I take what I think I'm going to use the first couple days, and I keep it out of the sack, and I use it to fill in. Makes it easier to get to, because you're going to use it in the first couple days anyway. And then also, of course, it fills in the gaps. So put that one in the bottom. And then these small cinch sacks go in, and they actually fit nicely right next to each other. And then the tent hammock goes in the front. I usually put it in from the bottom, but you can also put it in from the top. Okay. Now, see, there's a little pockets right here. Like this would be where a pair of jeans would go. Here or here, there's just little pockets of space. Also, after those are tucked in, because I'm leaving with on the airplane, I'm not going to wear the sandals. Shove the sandals in the front. These to each side of the tent hammock. Also, there'll be something on the bottom, some kind of clothing or something on the bottom to keep it nice and soft. So, all that's in there. The shoes go on the top. They fit nicely right there. And so the weight is really centered. Now, that's really important to get your weight centered on your pack. You don't want all the heavy stuff on the top. You don't want it to be wobbling on one side. You don't want all your weight on one side. It's really important to distribute your weight equally. Okay, now on the top of this backpack, there's a couple easy access pockets. So I like to add, this is a foldable, this is a raincoat actually that totally unbuttons everywhere. And it folds up into this nice little sack. It's made by Express. Really, really awesome. Keeps you really warm too. So I put that in the top. I also put my water bottle holder and my headlamp in the top. Oh, actually, these go on the inside pocket because I don't want them to get damaged when it's being shut around. So those go in there. The lock, and an additional little light that I have, and the whistle also go in the inner pocket. And then on the sides, there's a little side pocket here. That's where I put my pepper spray and my knife because it's right by my hand. Should I ever need it? I don't think I will, but just in case I do. Right, so when the pack is done, there's also side pockets on this particular pack. This is another really super important thing to have, I think. And this is a duffel bag. This bag basically fits over this whole pack, and it's really great if you're doing long distance train rides, or if you're obviously going to check this bag, it's too big to carry on a plane, to throw this over and zip it all up in it. It really protects your bag, it protects your straps, and if you do carry things in the side pockets like I do, if they fall out, this bag will catch it. So, and you just keep it on the side so that when you're ready to travel, it's right there, readily available. You just grab it, throw it over the pack, and then chuck it in wherever it's going. It's good for buses too, to cover it as well. So that's it. That's the pack. It's done. Oh, one more thing. Also, I got a rain resistant, not waterproof, but resistant bag that goes over all of it. So when you are, if you are trucking, and it tightens, has a little thing like the cinch sack. If you are trucking and, you know, in a light rain or mist or anything, or you just want to cover your pack and you don't want, you know, everyone to see the big mess that it is, you can put this on top and then cinch it around it. This is another thing that gets kept in the very top pocket with the raincoat. So they're easy access because, you know, you never know. You can be walking along, it's nice and sunny, and then bam, clouds open up. So you want to kind of be able to get to that quickly if you need to. So I think that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video and it was useful for you. And you can post any comments below if you choose to do so. Happy traveling. Thank you.